Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. A lot of shit happened today. I'm a working man. Yeah. Kind of a crazy job, telemarketing. Yeah, you basically call people on the phone, and you tell them, hello, you gotta be very confident, and you're basically selling, you're trying to get people to buy, it's charity, to buy for charity. And it was kind of a weird job. My hours currently, just for this week, are from 12:30 to 4:30. But next week it's going to be 5 to 9 p.m. So things are going to change a little bit. But overall, that's the story there. Now, finally came out. Akame ga Kiru. Okay, Akame ga Kiru. Now, this is obviously a monthly. I've been reading this manga since Nostradamus. Yes, no, I'm calling out somebody. Nostradamus. Before I do this, get into this review, yes, chapter 33. Nostradamus, I gotta shout him out again. He's the guy who told me about the show, and I've been a fan of it ever since. So yeah, shout out to you, Nostradamus. Great shit. Now, into this review. Name of this chapter was called "To Kill a Strengthened Human." Kill the strengthened human. Now, the beginning of this chapter, I want to give a 5 out of 5. I really do. Because the manga of this manga, and in this manga, it's the same thing with High School of the Dead. You have somebody who is the author, and you have somebody who's the artist. So there's two different people. Takahiro, Takahiro is the author. And Tetsuya, more apparently, Tetsuya Tashiro is the artist. Now, in the beginning of this chapter is a flashback. And basically we were given the whole details of... It's kind of a flashback. It's basically showing of Akame and her younger sister, Kurame. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Really hard to say that. Kurame, her younger sister, and Akame. When they were experimented on and used as assassins by the Empire. And that's basically shows in the beginning. The rest of the chapter, more or less, is about Chelsea. Normal name to say, Chelsea. Chelsea, and I should bring some information on Chelsea. Chelsea was the new member of the Night Raids that was brought in due to the fact of a few other characters dying out. Now, anyone who, at this moment of the review, anyone who hasn't read, and I can't stress this enough, who hasn't read Akame ga Kiru, stop the video now and go watch a different video. She was there to replace, I believe, Brought, or I think it was rather Brought or Shears, because they both died. Yeah, I said it. Like I said, I warned you. And that's the whole bit. And basically her Tegu, and that's going to be another hard word to say. It's not 10, it's Tegu. Is, she's able to transform her appearance into a different person. It's like her makeup, other words. Okay, and that's what this is about. That's what this chapter is more or less about. It was about her. And we see her with, I don't want to go too much into summary, because this is a fucking long chapter and everything. We see her with Rabak. And Rabak's another character that's kind of interesting. He's the only other male member of Night Raid besides Tatsumi. And we see him talking to her, and they're basically just talking about, sending in subordinates, sending in reinforcements. And she's telling him that she's going to go chase after Kurame, Akame's younger sister. And that's pretty much what she's going to do. And And the reason why she's going to do that because we need to act fast because Akame, Kurame is going to go back and get more of those dolls. She had like these 8 dolls that she was attacking everyone from Night Raid with. So that's basically what she's saying to Rabak about. Now, and basically, you know, she's telling him to go back and tell everyone what I'm doing and everything, and you know, bring in reinforcements, and that's the story. And then we see her, and it seems like she's getting soft. She's saying to herself, I'm getting soft. And we see her, and we see the remains. As she's leaving, we see the remains of, what's his face? Bors. Bors was the character that in last month's chapter, she... like I said, if you haven't read Akame ga Kiru all the way through, stop watching right now. Bors is the guy she killed last month. There you go. So basically what's going down here, and what she's going to do is, and she's saying I'm being too soft, so she smacks her face and she's ready to go to work and finding Kurame and killing her. Then we go back to the hut. Nothing really happening. We see Leone, and Leone is the wolf, the beast girl, you know, with the ears and shit. Arm got her last month. Her arm got cut off and everything. And they're just talking small talk about it, saying she's gonna recover fine, and so on and so forth, and that her arm can be fixed. They'll just need Rabak to come back, and she'll be able to help it. And she calls herself the Undying Lion and everything, and so on and so forth. And basically, there's another funny scene with, what's her face? I forgot her name. What was her face? Let me go see if I remember her face. Men. Like M-E-I-N. Men. She is getting helped by Susanoo. Yeah. There's a character, Susanoo. Is this Tegu that the leader of Night Raid uses. He's basically just helping her with her arm, and she's like, it's putting medicine on it. She says it hurts and everything, and so on and so forth. Then, basically, Rabak comes back, and then we cut scene from that to Kurame. Now, I don't want to go details on this shit, but basically what happens is Kurame is walking around and says, oh, my toys are broke, I'm tired, and she's eating the tasty sweets. That's when Bors shows up, and she believes that, I thought you were dead, and she's glad that he's alright, but we all know that is not Bors. That is Chelsea. Okay? That's the whole bit. She's able to go and mask herself as the person that she can. She uses, I think, these lipsticks, makeup, believe it or not. That's her Tegu. And that's how she's able to, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I apologize. This word is so hard to say. Tegu. She's able to do it. So, pretty much what happens is that, what's her face? Chelsea decides not to attack yet. She's going to wait for the opportunity, to do it. And basically, they're discussing Mean, and the leader of Night Raids, Najenda. Oh, by the way, Najenda, Najenda was once part of the Empire, but she decided to join the rebellion. That's the whole bit about her. And they're discussing about, if Kurame, Akame's sister, has any other abilities. Like, it seems like it's more to her than meets the eye, and that she might pose more of a bigger threat than they originally thought. And that they've got to send reinforcements. So, Najenda decides to send Akame and Tatsumi to help Chelsea and cover her, and so on and so forth. So, and they say Roger and everything, and they're ready to go help her. And they go ahead over there right now. they're walking along, Kurame and Chelsea, who's disguised as boars, and she saying, "Oh, you must be hurt somewhere," and then she says, "Oh, I'm just hurting a little bit. I'll just eat some sweets and I'll feel fine." This is when Chelsea decides to make her move and proceeds to hit her in the what spot there was. And she says, "Oh, you won't be any pain anymore." And she just basically takes a needle and hits her in the neck area, which I believe is where, one of her arteries are, and that's supposed to be like instantaneous death. So pretty much that's what she does. Then she's dead. And then she says, assassination completed. It's unfortunate that she said big sis and everything. Then we get to the important part of this chapter. Chelsea has a flashback. Wait a minute. Flashback. Ooh, what does that mean? Usually, in manga, it usually means, well, at least to say this flashback was about Chelsea, and I don't want to go too much into details with it, but it shows that it's the flashback entail is her. This is way before she joined Night Raid. She was working for this politician, and she found out that his hobby was hunting down humans. Yeah, this world of Akame ga Kiru is fucked up. Let me just tell you right now. You guys think it's not. This is on, I'm not going to say berserk level, but I will say this show is borderline seinen. I really want to say it's borderline seinen, because there's really gruesome violence and really big time cruelty going on in this show. Even though it's not so much, slight rape. Slight rape. Yeah. But anyway, that's basically the flashback of her with this guy it's way before she joined Night Raid, and like I said, this guy would kill people, hunt down humans, and she was able to find a Tengu that was calling for her, and this Tengu allowed her the ability to disguise herself and so on and so forth. And she wanted to use this to change this to Brave World itself. And that was the whole bit. And join the assassination squad of the revolutionary. And then we go from the flashback back to what's going on, and Kurame's not dead. She's not dead. And she says, "Hey, that charm just now, it's not working. It's very painful, and I'm suffering quite a lot." And that's when Kurame just out of the blue just is ready to fight, and it says, "If you want to kill me, you're going to have to squash my heart or separate my head from my body." And after that point, she decides to run away, Kurame. Yeah, it doesn't work. She's unable to transform or run away, and she gets her fingers cut off on one of her hands. And then we find out it's the dolls, and it was a bullet that shot her in the hand, and that's what happened there. And then we see that Kurame's thinking to herself, saying, "Oh, it must have been that she killed boars." And after that scene, she's basically telling her dolls to kill her, to cut her in pieces. This one guy who was fighting Tatsumi before with a huge sword comes in, and he cuts off her arm. And let me just go back one, because yeah, he cuts off her arm. Another person shoots, the other doll shoots her in the back. She falls down, and she says, "I see. So the one who receives distribution is me." And then that's when she says, "It's funny, isn't it, Tatsumi?" So pretty much, this guy, and she says, and then, and that's it. And we go back to Tatsumi, and he transforms, and he's ready to head out to go find Chelsea. We saw that part, right? Okay. So he heads out, he's heading out, you know, so on and so forth. He was a rescuer, she won't, you know, she's not gonna do anything reckless. You know, it's blood probably from the enemy. He goes into town, he sees a big pole standing in a crowd, and he looks at it, and he falls to his knees, and it's the severed head of Chelsea on a fucking pole. And then we see him on the ground, Tatsumi, and it says, Night Raid, 7 members remaining. And it says, the last days of a certain killer. Now, there was an extra chapter, but I'm not reviewing that now. I'm going to review it during the live stream I'm going to do later tonight. Now, overall, this was a great chapter, 4 out of 5. And I'm saying it right now. This show should be watched by everybody. Tatsumi has so much character development, it's insane. It's insane. Brat, Shears, and now Chelsea. These 3 in Night Raid have become very close with Tatsumi. And now, it's like, it's insane. This show is so well developed. I am surprised no one's reviewing it, no one's suggesting it. I mean, Nostradamus suggested to me, and I thought, oh, okay, let me take it out. And then I saw what was going on. And now we've gotten to this point where Tatsumi's gotten so much development. It's, like, insane. I think most of shonens should be like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. Luffy, yeah, he's got development up the wazoo. But if Natsu, Ichigo, and Naruto went through this shit, oh, fuck. Forget about it. Everyone would be calling them badasses, and everyone would love it. It would just be crazy. But overall, 4 out of 5. This was an awesome chapter. Hey, listen. The difference between this, Medaka Box, and Fairy Tail, this is an occurrence. This, like, happens all the time. And I'll try to keep these, the Combat Cruise, I'm going to try my best to keep them as short as possible, just as Medaka Box. But, you know, there's a lot of details and stuff, so it's going to be hard. But, like I said, it's a rare occurrence. Death flags are like, they're like candy. Like Kurume's candy. They keep coming. You know, it's insane. So, yeah. Definitely check this series out. Later tonight, like I said, I will do a live stream. And I will have in the live stream Nostradamus, Justin McWhirlpool, the stock weather. And we're going to go deep into this, the half chapter, 33.5 of Akame ga Kiru. And from it, I can tell you right now, Tatsumi's my man. He's the man. He's the man. He's the man. I really like Tatsumi's development. I like how the story is progressing. It's going to get really good. Check it out, man. Check the guys out. And tell me, guys, what you think I should do for these reviews from now on. Maybe I could just take a few points out from now on and not go through the whole thing. So, yeah. And that's pretty much what happened. Overall, like I said, 4 out of 5. No questions asked. 19 minutes going in. Definitely going to have to do something about that. Points to look out for me that I thought were awesome. The flashback with Chelsea. Chelsea's death. And what happened with Tatsumi at the end. Him falling to his knees. That was special. That was special. So, and that's all I got for you guys. So, yeah, check this show out. It's manga out. It's awesome. Borderline seinen. I'm going to say borderline seinen. Yeah. This has been Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Tatsumi. Chelsea, man. Rest in peace, man. Let that girl rest in peace. That's all I got to say. See ya.